Hey guys, so today I'm going to be making a countdown to Christmas sign. I picked up this block of wood at Habitat Restore Saturday while I was out shopping with my mom, and it looks like it had been at some time a gift for someone's grandma. So this paper is some sort of like chalkboard paper. It's sticky on the back, and I'm just going to remove the furniture tacks that have it into the board. It also had like broken clothespins where it probably held pictures at some point. So I'm going to remove those. And today I am going to be using vinyl that I cut with my Cricut. I know not everyone has a Cricut or a Silhouette machine, but this could easily be done with a small chalkboard or obviously some kind of paper like I removed from this. I'm not sure what type that is, but someone that has children probably knows better than I do. It could also be done with a small dry erase board, which you can pick up at the Dollar Tree, Dollar General, usually for $1. And you could also do like the self-laminating sheets. You can find those at any office supply store, even Walmart has those, or just plain old contact paper. That roll of contact paper to my right is actually Dollar Tree contact paper, and I use it as like a transfer tape. It's pretty sticky, and this way I know that when I take this off, I can reuse it for another sign if I want to. That's kind of what I like about vinyl, but contact paper would be the same. Plus, I have terrible handwriting. My handwriting is atrocious, so that's why I love my Cricut. I got my first Cricut probably 10, 11 years ago, so I was back like old school Cricut days. But I find that the older I get, the worse my handwriting gets. I don't know if I'm just out of practice. Like high school was probably the peak when I was writing notes to all my friends, but as the days go on, it is getting worse and worse. So you see me just cut a piece of that contact paper. Like I said, this was $1 roll at the Dollar Tree. I'm just using it as a transfer tape. If you do have a vinyl cutter, this works great, and it is less expensive, of course, than Cricut transfer tape, and it works pretty much the same. Just going to trim it up a little bit so I can see better to center it. I did make a little gouge at the top of my wipe off board, but I'm going to cover that up with some ribbon. You'll never know. I got a little wild with this screwdriver. So we are just gonna stick this down really good. And you'll notice I am gonna go fairly slow and make sure that everything is good and stuck. Because this board does still have a lot of the wood grain, it's not a completely flat surface. You do have to kind of have patience with the vinyl to make sure that it sticks good. But again, you could easily do this with like a paint marker or even a Sharpie. They've got some really awesome Sharpies now in like metallic colors, and someone that had good hand lettering skills could probably do this much better than I could. Of course, I didn't have my supplies ready, so in I come with ribbon and glue gun, and you see I crashed everything. Anyone that knows me personally knows that I am a klutz. I don't know how else to say it, but I'm notorious for bumping into stuff and knocking stuff down. And excuse my mismatched pajamas. I filmed 4 videos this day and I was just trying to be comfortable. So just now that my glue gun is hot, this is a burlap that actually came from the Dollar Tree. I just kind of laid it over in a bowish shape and kind of pinched it in the middle and tied it with some jute twine, also, you guessed it, from the Dollar Tree. And I am just going to glue that at the top of my dry erase part so I can cover up that gouge. And I'm just going to take some burlap ribbon and go across the top to cover up where those clothespins had been. You'll see my hammer and screwdriver, by the way, did not work as a chisel. This ribbon I picked up at Dollar General. I believe it was $2. They do sell something very similar at the Dollar Tree, and I probably have some. But this is what I had closest to me. Just going to wrap it around the top to add a little bit different color as well as some more texture. This is a low temp gun, but as you've seen, it did obviously warm my finger up a little bit. Alright guys, it is all done. Thank you for sticking around today. I have a lot more craft ideas to come, especially for this Christmas.